Yo fellas, what's going on? Tyrant here, and I wanted to talk about the whole Street Fighter 6 no content at Capcom Cup situation. Just a little discussion today. So they put out a tweet yesterday that read, "Congratulations to the talented players who will be competing to be the first Street Fighter 6 Capcom Cup champion. As we will be focused on the competition at hand, we'd like to provide advance notice that there won't be any gameplay or content reveals at Capcom Cup 10. However, there will be more esports news coming at Capcom Cup 10, so stay tuned." Okay, so you know what? Honestly, at least they were upfront with it. At least they let us know in advance so the stream chat doesn't get derailed, although I'm sure there's still going to be some people in there having some fun, asking for the Alex trailer and stuff like that. But yeah, this is kind of strange to me considering it's the first year of the game, but we have come to kind of expect this almost with Street Fighter 6. Like, Capcom has moved away from showcasing new content with regards to the game at events. I mean, at Evo, they did show those Ninja Turtles, which was, you know, at the time it was kind of hype, but then they came out and yeah, they were a bit of a rip-off. We got the stupid, like, Aki trailer as well at Evo, but it was like the story mode stuff. I really wish they would stop doing, like, story mode reveals in terms of, like, showing the characters, because it's just not a good look. Like, seeing the characters in action against NPCs in a cutscene is not what we want to see, bro. We don't care about that. We want to see the gameplay trailers first and foremost, okay? And I know everybody feels the same way about that. But for me, like, the fact that it's the first year of Street Fighter 6 and we're already not having anything at the biggest event is kind of strange to me. If you look at the roadmap they revealed for the game, we had Rashid in the summer of 2023, Aki in the autumn, and Ed says winter 2024. Okay, so it says 2024, right? So what, January, February is March winter? I guess for some regions it is, but we're getting him right at the end of February, right? We've also got Akuma here, spring 2024. Like, when's that supposed to be? I feel like they're barely keeping to this roadmap, which is a bit concerning considering, like I say, it's the first year of the game, right? I still stand by this. It feels like with Street Fighter 6, Capcom did everything right with this game. They did everything right with SF6, and then the game came out. Since release, I feel like the communication has been pretty bad with regards to upcoming stuff, and that's how you keep a fighting game alive in its first year. Like, the momentum has fell off huge with Street Fighter 6, which is a massive shame, because it's an amazing game. It's so good, right? But if you don't keep that communication with the people that are actually continuously playing your game, that's not a good look. We got the Ed gameplay trailer last week, but I can't help but feel like they should have just, instead of showing it straight up on some random day, told us to tune into Capcom Cup to see Ed. Like, doesn't that make sense? You've got $1 million for first place at Capcom Cup. There are going to be eyes on that from all walks of life. Like, everybody's going to want to tune in to see that. And isn't that like a good time to showcase your new character that you've been working hard on? And everybody was really hyped for the Ed gameplay footage. It would have been multiplied tenfold if they had shown it at a big event like Capcom Cup. I feel like the crowd would have been hyped for it. It would have been sick. But yeah, it just feels like Capcom are really missing a beat here, and it's kind of frustrating as a hardcore fan of Street Fighter, you know? This also means that we're not going to see any kind of Akuma stuff, no teaser, nothing. Like, again, $1 million for first place. You think that people are not going to want to tune in and see Akuma, like one of the most well-known characters in the Street Fighter franchise? Bro, people will go crazy for that. Like, man, it's kind of frustrating. This also means we will not get any balance patch information, which is, again, a bit of a shame. A lot of people are kind of fed up with how the game is right now, and just look at the character representation at Capcom Cup. Like, the balance speaks for itself. You've got 11 Lukes, with like 8 Kens, 7 DJs. Like, the character representation is just all out of whack. But you can't be mad at the players for that, bro. Like, honestly, there's a lot of money on the line. So yeah, get paid, guys. If you think about the DLC that we've had so far for Street Fighter 6, bro, it's been basically non-existent. We've had 2 characters and 1 costume for each character, which are super overpriced, by the way. So if you think about it, that's the kind of stuff that a game gets in its, 3rd, 4th, 5th year. Street Fighter 6 is brand new, bro. This is like a new game. I also can't help but feel like Capcom's priorities when it comes to DLC and paid content is completely in the wrong place. Like, all the single player stuff, like, no one cares about. Like, the Battle Hub stuff, the expensive Ninja Turtles, all the premium passes. To be fair, the premium passes, you can earn the fight coins back, right? but you do have to play a fair bit to do that. But yeah, I mean, dressing up your character is fine, but you can do that in Tekken for free. You know what I'm saying? And that's the actual characters. That's not just an avatar. Plus, I feel like not many people are even playing World Tour. Like, who really even plays that mode? Did Capcom think people would be grinding that after they'd finished it? Or, you know, that the hardcore player base was really going to sit in single player mode instead of actually playing online against people? Isn't that the whole point of Street Fighter? Yeah, it's just really confusing to me, man. Their priorities are just all in the wrong place. And let's not forget, for people that did just want to play single player mode and, you know, find the thought of going online and playing against strong people daunting, other options are there now. Like, there was MK1 had a story mode. That game, I know it's not great, but, you know, that's still a single player fighting game that people might want to play instead of Street Fighter. There's Tekken 8, which has a really, really good story mode as well. Capcom need to really turn this around next season, because it's such a shame. They had amazing momentum when this game came out, and since launch, it's just been downhill, to be honest. That's what it feels like. I love Street Fighter, man, but they really need to pick up, because I don't think they're going to be able to get that momentum back unless they do something drastic. All the Season 2 characters are amazing. The good thing about this tweet, though, is that it does mention that there will be more esports news coming at Capcom Cup. So we can hope that they're going to tell us about the Pro Tour next season, and we kind of can see what to expect, because the Pro Tour this year should have been the best one ever, but they did mostly online with only 3 offline events. Tekken announced their Season 1 Pro Tour, and bro, all offline events, not a single online event. Capcom, please take note of this. Offline events is what we really, really want as a community. A point-based leaderboard, that would be perfect for a Pro Tour, but, you know, it would reward consistency and the best players would be shining there. But I guess they have their reasons, man. We're going to have to see what the format's like for next year. I really hope it's better than this one, though. But yeah, I'm done now, guys. I'm finished ranting. So thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I just dropped a cool one about SF4, Elena, and why she was so busted. So please check that out. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks so much, guys. See you in the next video.